Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray, Dope Living TV live. That means we're live right now. You see me. We talking right now. We're live. Yes, sir. Anyway, let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, look, we are trying to put this in the mainstream, keep it on everybody's palate. Okay, this is the day every Wednesday that we do spoken word, poetry, if you want to call it. Now today, hopefully Gina didn't make no crappy ass poem that she tries to do all the time. She'll be here shortly. Hopefully Marcella didn't do one, okay, because it would totally reek. I see you in there, Marcella. I'm getting ready to get you there. And we got a lot of, hopefully we'll have a lot of special guests. And I've been talking with people, and I don't have their names with me. A lady from Mexico who does spoken word. There's a guy that's in Nigeria, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning there, so he may not do it. And some others. So, and of course, Nick Nova's gonna stop by and hang out with us too. So let me get some of my people on here. It's kind of odd. Everybody say what's up to Marcel.
Hi.
The lava 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 dee 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 dee, whatever, however you pronounce it. Anyway, what's up, Marcella?
Hi, Greg. How are you?
I'm chill. I'm tired.
You're
See,
going to get our name right one day.
I will never get the name right.
You will.
I promise you I'll never get it right. I promise you I'm not gonna try. We you didn't do a spoken word. You didn't get a poem together, did you?
I will be ready next week. I am writing one.
No, don't do that. Leave it to the professionals, okay? Don't try to.
No, you're not a professional, neither is Gina, and I will get mine through.
I am not a professional. I'll be the first one to tell you.
Right, but I will get mine ready. It'll be ready by next week.
You're still gonna try to do it. We don't want you to
I'm
do
not going to try to do anything. I'm going to do it.
Oh Lord, with a T. Lord have mercy. Shadrach, Meshach, and that big Negro. No. But anyway, we got chilling in the background right now. We got Savannah. She waiting to come on here and bless us with some words. Now, I gotta say this, okay? First of all, I'm gonna call out Gina because Gina invited her. It's 7:03. Where you at, Gina? Where you at, Gina? For that matter, where you at, Maurice? Where you at, Jeff? Y'all let Marcella beat y'all on here, okay? Which, and I'll tell you, Marcella, I hold you back in the cut a little bit, okay? Trying to wait for the other ones to come on most of the days, okay? So, oh, look at this. Look who's gonna pop up now. 90 minutes late, okay? She in there grinning too, okay? Everybody say hello to, we call her 600.
90 minutes, really? 90?
We call her
Hey,
600.
Gina.
Hey, Marcy.
We both know he doesn't know the truth, even if it's.
I know. He can't even tell time.
I know. What are you calling me, remedial?
That right there.
Whatever
right
you need to call it. Yeah.
Okay, so Gina, before it's first of all, how you doing?
I'm good.
Cool. Now, before I get in trouble, all right.
Mm-hmm.
The first person that was waiting was Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what you told me not to do, but I did it anyway.
I'm sorry, Shavana. We have to keep him in a cage.
He clown. Did he clown Gina?
We have to keep. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. But without further ado, let's bring Shavana on here. She'll tell you I was innocent.
You don't know what that is. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great. It's an honor to have you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, she does. Gina, that is absolutely true. She looks beautiful. But she's we saw her I saw her and Gina saw her when she was presenting a book. She's an author as well, with the Distinguished Authors Guild.
Yes.
It was, James.
Wait a minute. Award-winning author. Put that on there. Put that on there.
Yes, yes, she is.
She earned that. She is an award-winning author from the Distinguished Authors Guild. Oh my gosh. The book is phenomenal. It is a book of poetry.
Thank you.
And it's an awesome. I don't know. A lot of times people don't want to read books, but they will read poetry. And so this is a great book to pick up and just take your mind, into other places, beautiful places. And so, Shavonna, we're going to let you talk about what inspired you to write the book, because if I'm not mistaken, this is your first book, correct?
It is. Yeah, this is my first book, and I actually I didn't mean to write a book when I first started it. This was a couple years back, and I was going through some life changes. Read the book and find out what the changes are. But as I went on, it was healing for me. It was therapeutic. It was everything I needed, and I started to share it a bit more. And people said, "Oh my gosh, I need this. I needed to hear that today." And so that's when I decided this is not just my healing journey. This is something for everyone that we all might need. So I decided to put it into a book and give it to the world.
Man, that is awesome. That is so awesome. That's usually where the best books come from, experience and what you've been through. And you can actually regurgitate it through your own words and through your own eyes. And the name of the book is Freed Bird, Dancing from Flower to Fruit.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so I actually picked out a couple different poems that I want to share with you guys, all from the book, but then I also have one more that is going to be in my next book that I wanted to share with you all as well, that no one has ever heard before. So
awesome!
An exclusive first listen at that one.
I'm excited.
We try to make sure that we do some exclusive. Hey, shout out to my man Kenneth Joseph, all right, tuning in today. Natalie Lady Shutterbug Murphy, she's tuning in right now. Okay, we want to say hello to everybody on LinkedIn that's checking
us Natalie.
Out, as well as everybody on YouTube that's checking us out as well. Okay, so your journey, I didn't read the book. I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
but, it's okay. You can buy it and make it up.
I got you.
Yeah, there you go.
Understand when I buy the book. No, I done ordered from the Gina side of the menu.
Stop. It's not about me today.
We're gonna throw some of you in there though, okay? Natalie says hi, everybody.
Hi.
So as you've gone through your journey, okay, what inspired you to, number one, write a book, but a book of poetry?
So throughout my entire life, I've always been writing. I have a journal in my closet right now that is just back from 2005 when I was a child. So I've been writing my whole life. So that's been the most therapeutic thing that I could ever do. That's something that I've always been in touch with personally to get through life. And so after I got divorced, I kind of picked up those pieces again, and I learned how to get all my feelings out on paper, basically. And so this book, as it grew, it became a journey of all the things I was feeling over the course of a year, in separating from my husband and divorcing him. And of course, in the beginning, that came with a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of guilt and confusion, because it's a really heavy thing to do, even if I'm the one who initiated it. It's really heavy on both people, a family. It's just hard in general. And I didn't know how to get those feelings out and express myself. But luckily, I did not stay in a place of pain after that life change. And so through the book and through the poems that you guys are about to hear, you'll see that there's a lot of growth and change and a turning point somewhere along the line. And hopefully you guys enjoy all the pieces.
Cool. Everybody say what's up to Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Jeff.
How you doing?
Jeff, we got Shavana Angelique on here with us right now. She's an author. I'm sorry, Gina, an award-winning author, and she is a she's gonna bless us. Matter of fact, let's get one right now.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
she's gonna bless us with some spoken word. Let's go.
Okay. This first poem is titled I is for. I is for impulsive, the way I am with my emotions. I act intensely and irrationally, but you'd never know it because I isolate myself as to not intrude on your peace. Then, when I feel fine, I show up feeling indestructible, even though I just spent an insurmountable amount of time feeling insignificant. Impossible to tell me otherwise, inquisitively asking about you, hooked on every intricate word you say. I sit incredulously ignited by my own anger, feeling insane by the end of the day, irritated, insomnia strikes again. JKLM is for mad, the way that I get when I get stuck on I. And so that piece,
Okay. Okay.
thank you. That piece touches a lot on just that confusion, that ego speaking, all that stuff that we don't like to feel.
Yeah.
That's right, Gina. That's
Yeah,
right.
those snap snaps.
Well, no,
That's right.
I was waiting no more. She broke it off and dropped us off. I was waiting.
that keeps you on the edge
Right.
to be
Absolutely.
prepared for the next one, to want and hunger for the next one.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So what motivated you for that piece?
A whole lot of insomnia, a whole lot of anger.
Mm.
In the very beginning of writing all of these pieces, I was in a really dark place. I was upset and I was hurt, but I felt guilty over everything that I was feeling too. And
You said you felt guilty.
I did, yeah. I felt guilty because I was taught that love should last. I was taught that when you make a vow to someone, you need to stick through it. And so I felt guilty because I walked away. But I walked away to save myself, and I walked away to make sure my kids didn't have to go through anything. And
I
so
applaud you.
now
That's
I've
good. That's good.
Oh yeah.
thank you.
Mhm.
I've come
Yeah, I
to
get it.
peace with my decision, and I don't regret it. I think everyone is happier as of today. I think it was needed. Um, but in the beginning, I did feel a lot of guilt just because of the way that I was raised, what I was taught to believe in.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I believe
And
in myself now.
That's
totally,
awesome.
but you should never, in my opinion, it's just me. I don't know too much of anything, but you should never live in regrets.
Mhm.
That keeps you in a place. It keeps you in a dark place.
Absolutely.
Regrets do.
Mhm.
You can't move on. There's the regrets are back here, but there's a whole world of opportunity out front and
Front.
peace
Absolutely.
and understanding. You don't need to really find out why did this happen? Why? It happened, and it's
Mhm.
over
Absolutely.
and it's done. Move on. Move on. And that's what,
Absolutely.
But Shavana, there's a lot of women that are not strong enough to walk away from something that's negative in their life.
Yeah.
And so that's why I say I
Mhm.
truly applaud you, because a lot of women don't have that strength. And you had the strength to
Mhm.
know that I got to not only do this for myself, but I have to do it for my children so that they don't think that this is the norm.
Right,
Mhm.
absolutely. And I grew up with a single mom, so I saw an independent woman my whole life. I've seen a woman um, do everything that she needed to do with or without help. And so I knew that I could do it too. I knew it would be hard. I knew that it was not ideal. Um, but it's just difficult leaving something when I took all the right steps that society tells you you're supposed to take. I
Mhm.
did everything right and it didn't work. And so leaving it, I felt bad. I felt like that was it for me. That was my one shot and that's it. And here I am today. But
Now,
I think of it differently now. That's how I felt in the beginning. But
Mhm.
fast forward to 3 years later, I feel very different about it now. And I don't
awesome.
feel as though that's my last shot. And I just feel like love looks different from the seat that I'm sitting in now.
Wow.
That's what's
Did the
up.
That's
book
good.
help you to heal?
Absolutely. Oh goodness. Oh yeah. I feel like this was therapy. This was 100% therapy for me,
And
and still is today.
you put it all out there in the book. From what I'm told, you bared your soul. All right. Does that leave you kind of open though?
It was the most nauseating experience of my life. Being that open and vulnerable, I did not enjoy it. But the more that I realize that my experiences are not just for me,
There you
maybe
go.
they can help someone
Yes.
else. It
Yes.
takes the fear out of being vulnerable, and I'm not as scared doing it anymore. I'm protective of myself, so there's certain things that I still don't share. There are certain things that are still mine, but there's a way to be vulnerable and to be open while
Mhm.
still enforcing your boundaries. And that's something that I think I've learned over the past few years.
High five.
That's
High
great.
five.
That's
And you
great.
know, sometimes you have to put yourself out there to be able to help others. I did read the book, and it was awesome. And like she said, she knows that she's helping others, and just like it was a healing process and journey for her, others that read that book will be able to read that and say, hey, if she went through all this and to see, how the outcome is now, I can do it too.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah,
That's
that book is, I'm sure, is therapy for others as well.
Hmm.
it makes me feel good to know that people of all different situations, it's written from the perspective of a heartbroken woman. But I've gotten feedback from a single, not heartbroken man who said it was just as touching. And so that means a lot to me to know that it touches a lot of people from a lot of different experiences, backgrounds, and life situations. I feel like it's very versatile, even though it was so specific to my life.
So let me ask you
Yeah.
a question. You meet this guy, and this is just a hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
You meet this guy, and he has a mole in the middle of his forehead.
Oh no.
Stop. I told you we keep him in a cage.
We tried to. You see,
Makes
he's out
sense.
right now and he's not behaving.
Untripped. But no, seriously. I mean, I'm proud of you for
Thank you.
and any woman
Absolutely.
that has to go.
Yeah.
I mean, this is basically like James Brown said, this is a man's world. Okay, we think that we are infallible. We think that we're the best thing ever created. But in order to go through something that you've gone through, evidently, and to come out as you have, it's a remarkable thing. That's God right there. Okay, so I'm proud of you for going through that.
Definitely.
Felisa wants to know what the name of the book is again.
It is Freed Bird, Dancing from Flower to Fruit.
Freed Bird, Dancing from Flower to Fruit. So why did you name it? I can understand the freed bird part, okay, but the flower to the fruit. What's that about?
Well, if you'd like, I can read the poem that it's from.
Let's go. Number
Oh
two.
yeah,
Let's
there it is.
I didn't plan on reading this one, but it's a perfect opportunity to do it.
let's go. That's what we do here at DopelivenTV. We segue. So your turn again, everybody. This is Anna. So well, and is that your real name or your stage name or your author name?
Shavana Angelique, that's my real name. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my first and middle name.
Hey, tell him what your maiden name is.
My maiden name is Gray.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
If you got to gray your screen a little bit while the show go on, it's okay.
Oh.
Anyway,
Wow.
give us your next poem. Your next
Okay. This piece is titled My Love is Mine. My love is mine. What I have to give and share is merely the excess, the overflow of what is already there. When you see me, you'll see a freed bird dancing from flower to fruit, in need of nothing, all happiness and no pursuit. And because my love is mine, I can let you in. I choose to share my love. I want to share my time.
Whoa.
Aw.
See, she keep dropping us off. You see what she did?
I know,
That's
right? But
what
she
we're
like reel you in real good.
So,
Mhm.
so Siobhan, I'm gonna ask you at the end of your piece, please for us say that's my piece. So at least we gonna know you're done. Because we
Okay.
sitting here
We're like,
waiting. You know,
Waiting for more.
we wait. It's like
Okay.
it's like she grabbed you by the nose hairs, okay, but don't cut it. All right. Well, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is
Thank
definitely
you.
beautiful. All right.
Shivana, how does it feel to have an award-winning book?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, I can't tell you how much I cried that day.
Oh,
I was in awe. I was FaceTiming everyone in my family. I was like screaming. So this is what happened. I just got home from baseball practice with my son and my daughter. We're making dinner. It's late. And I was just like, I was congratulating everyone else. I was so excited. I didn't expect anything except just to be a part of it. And then knowing that I won, I dropped the ladle in the pot right there. I screamed. Me and my kids are in the kitchen jumping and dancing, and we're screaming. My daughter wrote on the dry erase board, "Mommy's the poetry queen." And if I think about it
That's what's
anymore,
up. I
I'll
like
keep
that.
crying.
That
Thank
is
you.
beautiful
awesome.
story. Hey, Gina, and I have to say this as well. Gina, thank you for doing what you do for these authors that don't have the platform or the opportunity to get their books past their door. All right. You created a platform that gets them heard, gets them sold, and gets them opportunities. So I appreciate you. You know, y'all can only use it for the show. I got it for the rest of it.
The pleasure is definitely mine. I have met some beautiful people. It has been such a wonderful journey. I am so blessed to be able to be a part of it and to be able to just meet the individuals that have put so much hard work, into these books. It's just so incredible.
It is. It's the most exhilarating experience to have been a part of, and I'm so happy that you found me, that that you encouraged it, that all of it, just everything. Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
everybody
So
say what's up to Mo B.
Hey,
so
Maurice.
what's going on?
Maurice,
B.
how are you?
You're
22
welcome,
minutes in, I
Natalie.
missed. I'm sorry, I
We're
apologize.
sitting here with Shavana,
Hi,
Angelica,
Shavana.
Hi.
Angelique.
Angelique. Okay. But hey, Maurice, her maiden name Gray.
I know.
Well,
I don't know how he got that much information out of you, Shavana. I don't even know how he did it.
This is what happens. I'm too punctual. I showed up early.
And he made you talk to him, didn't he?
I didn't make her do anything. I didn't make her do anything.
all right, $600 woman.
Thank you.
Oh, get out of
Uh-oh.
here. Don't start. Don't
Shavana, would you
start.
like to hear a story?
No.
It's actually poetry
That
all in
was
itself if you pay attention
yesterday.
to it.
It is actually look, Shavana, I wrote a poem about it.
That was the segue
Here
right
you go.
there.
Here you go. Want to hear
Darn
it?
it.
Here you go.
Like to hear it? Here you
This
go.
is the Greg Gray Show. We're all just here.
No, it's not. This is crazy.
Go ahead, Greg.
You do know this is the Great Great Show. Yeah.
You're gonna be crazy here.
This poem is called 600. Can I have it back?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Oh Lord.
Oh, man.
I took you out. You took me out. But that damn mole was visible as hell. So why
When we
would
got-
I prevail to go to a special place with you? 600. So
When I got to your house,
as the utility bill came up and I got closer to the door,
Make this up as it goes.
I thought, I don't have to go out with him. I could just get that guap
now,
and get my utility bill paid. All right, so he said, well, Gina. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say no names. Y'all know this is blank. I'm just making this up.
We know that.
As it go.
You're not doing a good job of it at all.
Not at all.
But it was funny. Anyway. But that's the story I was trying to tell you, but we're gonna leave that alone. We are low because this is about you and everybody that comes on. Amina says 600. All right.
Do
That's
not
all in
play
there.
into it.
You're
Please,
encouraging
Mina.
him.
Mina, that is your moniker now.
Mina, do not play into it.
You're encouraging him.
There's a background story to that from our show
Oh
yesterday.
Lord, have mercy. If you want to go,
So
go check out
I'm just saying
yesterday's show.
that's why we're cracking up laughing because he's
Go
right.
check
Not
out yesterday's
encouragement.
show.
It's not encouragement. Thank you, Felicia. Look at that. I'm getting props, boy. Yeah, thank you. Look at them snaps.
Lisa, really?
Yeah. What you mean, really? Anyway, let's get back to Shavana.
Really?
So Shavana,
I
so
digress.
you got this. You drop your ladle. The kids are all happy and everything like that. How do you sustain that
Momentum.
exuberance, that happiness? How do you sustain that? Do you go back to writing? Do you start seeing, well, let me market this? Do you start going book to? I mean, how do you sustain that?
Well, the problem is that I'm awful at marketing. I really am just the worst at it.
Oh, you came to the right place, girl. You came to the right.
Yes, she did.
I definitely shared it with my followers on social media on Instagram and Facebook, and got my props and everything like that. But for the most part, I loved the momentum. I was on a high from that. I still am, and so I've actually already started 2 books next.
Okay.
Okay. So
The first one that I was starting was intended to be still poetry, but more autobiographical. I had a very different childhood, and so then that book focuses a lot on self-reflection and trauma, and
Well, hold on.
healing.
Let's stop right there for a second. You had a different childhood.
I did. Different is the word that I use because it's vague enough, but it also implies that it was not good. But
do you care to talk about it?
well, when that book comes out, I'd love to talk about it.
there you go. That's how you market right there.
I was just ready to say you just
That's
you do not know how to
right
market.
there.
That's
Yeah.
marketing right there.
Got that cliffhanger going on.
Just throw that curve right on in there.
Just a little bit and then pulled it back. That was good.
It is.
Yes.
Dang, Marcy, that was kind of sexy.
Well,
Oh, back in the corner. In the corner.
He said, "I just a little bit and pull it back."
In the corner.
No, he just need to go. Put him in the closet somewhere.
Carl said,
Don't do it.
I'm not even there yet. Okay, but that's great. Okay, and yes, and what would have you decided the title for the next book?
The title is not 100%. Right now, it's very stuck in my mind, but I'm also very impulsive. So at any point in time, it could change.
We gotta make sure that we get the first one, Freed Bird, Juices and Berries, whatever the rest of the name of it is.
Dancing from
Let everyone know, Shavana, where they can purchase the book.
Yes, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, or my website. If I learn how to work the comments, I'll put it all in there.
Well, Gina knows how to work them well.
Yeah, Gina can do that.
So we'll put it up. We got plenty of time today, okay? Because she got 4 or 5 more now. Because she said when we were talking earlier, she got some poems for us.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, what's going on, Larry Jenkins?
Hey, Larry.
Personality, and I mean this guy here, he's old school radio personality. Blues man, and he holds a big, huge. Hey man, can Shavana come and do some work at one of your events? Yeah. Frank Summer says, but you made it, and that is what matters.
Absolutely, Frank.
Yes, sir, Frank. Thank you, man, and I hope all is well with you as well. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are doing spoken word with Shavana Angelique today. Some others may come on. We've been networking all day long, but we network every week. And just the ones that really got some skills come on. I'm calling all of y'all out. The ones that got skills come on. And Nick Nova will be on a little bit later. So Shavana, why don't you give us another one? But remember, At
I
the
will
end of
let
the
you guys
year,
know when it ends this time.
we playing us. We all sit up here with our mouths open and stuff.
But
Catching all the flies,
and
ain't
you
it?
know what, Giovanna, that's a compliment because that means we want more.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Definitely.
Don't
And
worry. I love.
Larry said, yes, you can come. You can come and do it. He has great huge events. Okay, if you need to come out here, we'll get you out here to do it. Seriously. All right. She's
Amazing. That sounds great.
California. All right. We waiting on. Hey, LaFonda Robinson. Hey, what's going on,
Hi,
girl?
LaFonda.
Okay,
Hi.
as
Hey,
well.
hey.
Larry says I could cook for you guys one day. All right.
Hey, I heard he throw down.
Yeah, he do. He do. He does. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Okay.
Savannah.
I'm
I'm sorry.
saving this. I'm saving this chat.
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, you can archive this off of YouTube and
Better watch it. Get a shave in the chat.
yeah.
Don't be in
Savannah,
trouble.
go ahead and
Oh.
bless us with another one. All right.
Stop it.
She's saving the chat.
We're ready for you. Let's go.
Okay, this next piece is called Fly in Love. I'll just dive in and then I'll talk about it after.
Okay.
I don't think I ever want to fall in love again. It seems like a one sided transaction, a monthly subscription, paying to be victim to feelings you never actually expected. Instead, let me leap into love. Let us fly into love. A mutual agreement to hold each other up. A discussion between two lovers and dreamers to always stay the many things that lovers and dreamers always dream. Falling for you can be beauty, like sunsets over quiet towns, but history and gravity tell me that what goes up must come down. Highs with you may come crashing down, and I don't want to hit the ground. Love shouldn't keep me up at night, but let us rest peacefully in blissful ease. Love should not have an inevitable stop. Skies, stars, rockets, and comets, galaxies, and new life. A one day husband for a one day wife.
And that's that piece.
Thank you. Yes.
That's that piece.
I felt that in my soul.
I'm gonna tell you
That
what.
was
Thank you.
awesome.
Yeah.
I felt that all over.
Good.
Thank you.
That
Jeannie,
was
That was good.
awesome.
Gina, you messed with this stuff again. Look, we were all small for a second. Okay, Gina messing with
I know. I keep hitting the wrong one.
Uh,
Practice makes perfect.
Fonda, here's the link. Join us. Come on, you can do your thing. All right, no problem. She said, "How come she didn't get an invite?" And she's a poet. Didn't know it.
Mhm.
See, I'm a poet.
Mhm.
Anyway,
We send an invite out every week.
every week.
Mhm.
Lisa says that was wonderful. Larry Jenkins says nice. Amina
Thank
says
you.
that was awesome. See, here's the thing that I like about what you do. Now, we've had a lot of poets come on here, and believe me, they've been great poets.
Mhm.
Okay, but they start off from the embryo to the walking cane. Okay, I mean, they giving us everything, and at some point you got to cut it. All right, this is just my opinion. At some point you got to cut. Yes, we want to hear what you have, but okay, but you don't want to lose us as well. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I like what you're doing. Carl says that was all awesome. Hey, Larry Jenkins says, "Hey, Carl." All right, y'all
Have a whole conversation in the comment section.
I like the fact that you just get straight to the point. I mean, you start off, you give us the emotion, and you let us go, which with the understanding of what you just said, and that's awesome.
Thank
But
you.
what was that poem about?
So, if you guys remember a bit earlier, I said I think about love differently now. I think that love is not going to be easy in any way, shape, or form. But I think there should be a tell if it's the right kind of love, if there's going to be some longevity there, if there's going to be the what's the word, resistance, that bounce back, everything that you need for that real deep long-term love. I feel like that's not falling in love. Butterflies in your stomach. It's anxiety a little bit, feeling nervous. I don't want to feel nervous when I'm in love. I don't want to. I
Yeah,
don't want to be so deep in something that I'm worried I'm going to get hurt. I just want to be deep in it, and I want to be comfortable, and I want to be settled. And that's kind of what that poem tells me. It's what it's speaking about.
absolutely. Frank says that was great. Almost makes a person believe in love again.
Well, I can't wait till you hear my very last poem, then, Frank, because you might really like that one.
No.
Okay.
How about she don't know nothing about marketing? She put them in there, pull them back out.
Mhm.
Let's talk about last. So, since you are basically right now the only one on here, you're gonna have you got to give us more than that. You gotta sustain us through the whole show now.
Well, I have a piece I
No,
can do.
no, we don't know. No.
I have a piece I can interject for you, Savannah, while you get the next one together. I'm not gonna let him put you on the spot like that.
The 600.
Oh,
go ahead and give us that 600 piece.
This is the 600 piece.
Oh, have mercy.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all want to hear it?
I want to hear it, Gina.
I want to hear it.
Hey, wait a minute. Gina, never, ever ask us, do we want to hear it? Okay. No, we don't want to hear it. Okay. But you can say, I'm getting ready to do my piece. Okay.
I'm going to do my piece regardless.
All right. Hey, even though they're not down as of yet, this piece is brought to you by Core. Anyway.
That's right. Core.
Go ahead, Gina.
All right. This is called.
Let me make sure that you're properly set up here. All right, everybody. This is these stylings of Gina Gatson. Let me give her a solo presence here. Let's go, Gina.
All right.
AKA 600. Okay.
This is called Relationship Facade. I'm looking at you. You're looking at him. He's looking at her. I'm saying it's love. You saying it's sex. She says it's just a blur. My feelings run deep. Your feelings are removed. Her feelings are glass. I'm feeling so much pain. You're feeling so much joy. She's feeling it will last. I'm giving all I got. You're taking all you want. She wants all of you.
Whoa.
I'm trying to make it work. You're working not to try. She don't know what to do.
No?
I want to end this thing. You want everlasting. She wants a new life. I know it's not for real. You know it's just a game. We know she is your wife.
Wow.
That's my piece.
Wow.
Gina Gatson coming in like a whole G out here.
That's my piece.
All right.
That was good.
No,
man.
On that one.
I'm gonna put that on loop.
All right.
No, for real, Gina. Go, Gina.
Be quiet, Gray. That Gray.
I like that. Man, I got this on the wrong screen. I should have it on that screen. That when I could have recorded that.
You like it?
I like it.
What? Okay,
I enjoyed it.
hold
I
on.
did.
Angelique, Shavana, did you like that?
I
Tell the
loved
truth.
it.
Tell the truth.
Honestly, my favorite line was her feelings were of glass. That line. That was
I
my
thought she was
favorite
going to say
part.
ass behind it. I thought she was going to say next
That's what
line.
I did. I did like this. Oh.
Not gonna lie, in my head, I was trying to guess the words, but and maybe thought that too. But I like to see what we did
That was
instead.
good. Come on, and Shavana, wasn't the next line in your head ass?
It absolutely was.
Yeah.
And I thought she was gonna grab some ass.
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna say,
All right,
nah.
Gina, let's see what the people
Hey,
think.
Amina.
Amina's clapping for you. Natalie just gives you some. Natalie, you need to break your little snap emoji thing, okay? Because that wasn't all that. Anyway, Frank says, "Ooh, Gina, that was 600." Yes, Amina, you are right.
I like
That's
that.
funny.
600 inspired.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Lisa
You
says,
trying to lock this down, Gina. You might as well get ready for the rest of the year.
I see that. Because
Okay,
Mina not gonna let it go.
and neither will we. Okay.
Larry said I like it as well. So.
Yeah, it was okay, Gina. I mean, you could have put a little bit more emphasis on certain parts of it. Your delivery wasn't the best, but it was it was something. It left a little bit to be desired. Okay.
Okay.
You
I'm glad you got the deciding factor.
You took us there. And you kept us there.
Well, give me my $600.
Oh, he'll be on later. That's him. We found him.
It's time to get paid.
We found him.
She said it's
I looked up. I told you he was with Danita Bohannon, right?
Oh,
His nickname is Moley, and we found him. We found him.
Mo man.
Carl said, "Give us some props." I just did. I said it was good. She took us there and didn't drop us off though. All right.
Carl, we don't pay him any mind.
Right.
You don't pay me at all.
He won't even go to timeout, Carl.
not any. Not y'all want me to go. I'm gonna go to timeout. Y'all go ahead.
All right. That's everybody. Come on.
Y'all put him in timeout.
I can't be a part of this. Everybody woke up. I can't do that.
Oh, well, you know what, Shavonna,
Tracy.
we love the pieces that you've chosen for us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I'm
you.
just, like I said, it's just an honor and a pleasure to have you here and to hear.
Such a
I
breath.
just feel like every time you quote one of your words, I feel like it's coming from within,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's
really
deep.
deep down, and that's
Thank
what it
you.
makes us feel. It makes us
Thank
feel
you.
it deep down.
It's a treat. It's actually a treat. I actually,
Mm-hmm.
So
and what we're trying to do here, we do this every Wednesday, Shavana. What we're trying to do here is create a movement now. I mean, the spoken word has been out there a long time ago, but
yeah,
it lost some of its shine. And what we want to do is bring that back. And when we're putting together, we're getting something together to just put it out there. Period. You know, Russell Simmons left it, so we're gonna
yeah.
take it. We're gonna carry that torch. And
That's what I was going to
you're
ask.
a part of that. You are a part of that. Carl Ramsey says, "Next poem, please."
Next poem.
We rushing the process, bro. We got to spread it out. You know, Gina kind of, yeah. But
She brought it. That's what Gina did.
I know he don't want to admit it.
I
Mm-hmm.
want to hear
He don't
one
want
more
to
from
admit it.
Gina. I want to hear one more.
you
You
gave
want to
you
hear another one from me?
experienced some things.
You got one more,
What?
Gina?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
I got the
Frank
$600 man. I'm just
Frank
kidding.
says experiencing things that others wish and want. Okay,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that we want to make sure that people understand. All right, because you're one of the more articulate people that we've had on here as far as when we started doing spoken word, and
Yeah.
we've seen a variety of different types of it, and this is refreshing. This is really refreshing.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I think that we can definitely uh, push. You know what I mean? And get it to the mainstream. And when you hear Nick Nova later, you know it's the same thing.
He's good too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So,
excited.
Gina, they want to hear another one from you.
I have a
Paul
question
said-
first before we go there because I want to ask Shavana, do you ever do open mic?
There's actually only been one time ever that I have performed in front of people.
ah,
Oh wow.
I
You're on the
think you
Yeah.
West
should do
Coast?
it more often.
I loved it. After that experience, it was May of this past year. I did an art and poetry pop up event, and so all of these different artists came together and sold our stuff. And towards the end of the evening, a few different poets performed, and that was my first time, and it was the most exhilarating, amazing experience ever. But because of this pandemic, that is just keep on trucking along.
so
Now,
There's so
you
many
got ways
opportunities.
around that too. You got ways
This
around
this
that.
is a way around it, and I'm so happy to do it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
and
Yep.
she playing
I'm
like she
so
don't know nothing about marketing, right?
Right.
And Carl said you have so much heart in your delivery. You feel ready to fly.
Hmm.
Oh, thank
She
you.
really does.
You guys are
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
giving me a
Gina,
big
no,
hit.
we're not gonna get you. We're gonna put you in timeout. Uh, what's up, Lawrence Triplet? Nick Nova's hanging out with us again. Amina's here. Gina, of course, is always here. Frank is here. Felisa and Natalie
Hmm.
and
Natalie is another Distinguished Authors Guild award-winning author as well.
Mm-hmm.
okay, she doesn't do
She will
poems.
be on. She will be joining us next week.
She does poetry.
Okay.
No, she will. She's part of the um, Authors
Oh,
Guilds
she's just gonna
that
talk
will
about a damn
be.
book, huh?
Yeah, we'll be
We don't want to hear
presenting
about
them next week.
we don't want to hear about a damn book if she ain't got no. Which day? She's not coming on Wednesday, is she?
No,
Oh, good, good, good. All right.
I believe she's
No,
coming
I'm
on
joking.
Monday,
I'm just joking.
Monday or
Yeah,
Tuesday.
that's cool. We know we welcome you. Come on through, Natalie, and hang out with us. We'd love to hear your journey and hear your story. This is um, what we want to hear because you guys, everybody that comes on here, they have a story, and
Mm-hmm.
it's inspiring. You never know what people have gone through to get to where they're at. All right. So we want to inspire. That's one thing that we do here at WNTV is inspire. That's why we got the life coach here sitting stand by all the time to put some reality, some logic to some things that people are saying. So we again, Shavana, we are definitely blessed to have you on the show, and we appreciate you bearing your soul to us as you have. Seriously.
I'm happy to do it. I'm really happy to be here. It feels really good. So thank you for having me.
Okay, well, we're not done.
I know. We're ready for the next one.
He like, you ain't going nowhere, girl. What you
Hey,
want?
let's do it.
She's ready.
She just called
All
up.
right.
Give us another one. Let's go.
Okay, so
and make sure you let us know when it's over. I don't want to do it.
well, you cut me off last time. You jumped at the same time I did.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Gray, go ahead. Wait.
So throughout this book, it is a journey of going from heartbreak to finding myself and to getting my power back. So this piece is called I Wanted Me Back. It's one of the pivotal moments where I decided to take the reins.
Good.
Today, I ended an era. Finished a book and set it down. No intention of reading it again. Today, I ended a relationship where two people met and became one, grew distant and became two, grew distant and stayed distant. My pain is not obvious, but the burden I carried from it was all too present. My pain was not set on a shelf for all to see, but tucked away under my pillow, surrounded by a pool of tears cried each night. My pain was ever present, evergreen. Like a well-watered forest, each tear the life given to a budding fear and break. My pain was a forest. But I searched for a galaxy. I wanted to see my reflection and see the stars that I knew lingered within. I wanted to sit amongst my brothers and sisters with flames about my grin. I wanted to feel as bright as they come. I wanted me back, for I am the sun. I wanted to sit so high that nothing can bring me down. I want to sit among the clouds and hear birds sing me their songs and smell flowers as I walk along. I wanted me back for the rest of my nights and the rest of my mornings.
I'm feeling that.
Thank
Yes.
That's my piece.
you.
Damn it.
Thank you.
That's my piece. Damn it.
Yes.
That was one of the
That's what's
first poems I wrote for this whole book before it was ever supposed to be a book.
Oh, that was deep right
Okay,
there.
yeah.
That was real. They
was
get
good.
better and better.
They
Thank
do.
you.
What's going on, Loretta McNary? Thanks for tuning in. All right. Amina says, grew distance and stayed distance. Love it. Felicia says, that's her piece. Okay. I mean, great. Natalie says, yes, queen. Yes.
Thank you.
And somebody said that they were a poet, but they didn't come on. So we don't know it. LaFonda Robinson, we waiting on you. You know, come on through. That's my piece. But let me ask you, Shavana. So as I'm listening to you, and there was one time that I was doing some spoken word on here that they were saying, well, Greg, seems like you tried too hard to rhyme. All right. And you don't rhyme in your poetry.
I feel like I rhyme a lot.
Let me finish, all right?
Okay. My bad. Forgot who show.
Behave, Greg, please.
I'm just saying. She's like, this is what I heard from her.
Oh
Nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm just saying. Like this last one, I didn't hear a lot of rhyming. Okay, is how would you prefer to do? I mean, I know you've done it, but when you listen to other spoken word artists, do you look for? I mean, do you look for a rhyme, or do you look for a story, or do you look for the emotion? I mean, how do you judge, so to speak, another artist?
So when I hear someone else's poetry, I naturally am more intrigued by the words they're choosing to use. Second, I listen to the tone or the melody, so to speak, of their words. Because you can have the most far-fetched words that have no rhyme or reason, but the way they're saying it is how it's all going to be tied together. That's the presentation of it. But I love words. I'm a words of affirmation kind of person. So the way that they choose to say things, describe things, if you're able to tell me in great detail how something smelled through a poem, I'm just going to be in awe of you. Like, it's going to be, I'm like, so wow, that's freaking creative, dude.
Right. So
That's what I go
to make them feel your words, but actually, and that's
good.
beautiful thing. They can feel your words. And there's now we've had people that have come on here with explicit language. Okay, I guess in order to get there, and I liked it. I did like it, but I don't know if that's necessary all the time. Can you express yourself without that? But again, I didn't hear a lot of rhyming. And see, a lot of people when they think of poetry, they think of rhymes. Uh, so it's refreshing, and Nick is the same way. It's refreshing as well as a lot of others. Don't I'm not just relegated to just Nick and you, but it's refreshing to see that somebody is using a lot of metaphors and expressionism to tell their story and making us feel it. You know what I mean? Because right now, and we're not just saying this honestly. You got a group of people on here that will tell you the truth. If you suck, you suck. All right.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people come on that didn't come back because we gave them the raw truth. But I think that's constructive though, and everybody doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, I think constructive criticism is really important. There's a lot of poems I have that are garbage. I'm not like this is not it's not every single piece that you write.
Give us an example of some garbage that you got.
Well, I got a question too. If it was garbage, why would you write it?
Because it's a feeling.
You feel like garbage?
No. No, if the metaphor is terrible, if the fluidity is terrible, it's a garbage poem. I know it's garbage. I'm not going to want to share that, but I'm not going to throw it away either because it's still a feeling. It's still honoring that moment. It's still truth in that moment, and I can use it for something else. I can change it and edit it and build it.
So it's recyclable garbage.
Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby.
I like that.
There you go.
For a moment.
I just can't say nothing. That's all. I could, but I'm not. Anyway, that's beautiful, and I'm glad that it's also refreshing that you can explain your craft, what you do. All right, because we were trying to do music and have people that did rap and R&B, whatever, and we wanted them to come on here because we can't tell our audience what you went through to do your music. We could play it all day long. We could play all of that all day long, but we decided to say, if you can't come on here and show us and tell us your story, then we're not going to play your music. We want to support everyone, okay, but we can't do it because we don't know your story. We can support you, but we don't know your story. So Jeff, let me ask you,
what's up?
When you hear people telling their stories and stuff, okay, as a life coach, can you kind of piece some stuff together as far as what their life was or what it is or what they're going through?
Yeah, it's all about what they tell you. You know what I mean? You can tell a lot by people tell you a lot just by not telling you things too, because there are a lot of times people express a lot of emotion to me as well. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff I get from people that they can just be expressing like certain situations or certain things that they went through. And sometimes it opens the door for even deeper things to come out too. So as a life coach, you hear a lot of things that are said and unsaid also, through people's stories.
Absolutely. Savannah, I keep saying Savannah.
Everyone does it.
Huh?
I said everyone does it.
Yeah, I'm not everybody. So
you didn't get Marcella's
doing it too, though.
Pardon me?
You keep messing up Marcella's name though. I heard that in the beginning.
Oh, I do that on
purpose. You know me.
Hey, she wasn't always Della la 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 la.
Delavalad.
Weeks ago.
Delavalad.
Delavalad. I've always been a Delavalad.
She's we're not saying that you haven't, but we're just saying that you just put it up there, so we have to say it. And I go shaggy on you. It's the lava. The lava. Anyway, Shavana, if you were to learn how to market, okay, how do you see yourself going? How do you see yourself marketing yourself?
in general, I think my niche, so to speak, in poetry is all about self-awareness, self-reflecting, and healing in general. I think that's because that's what I like to share with the world.
That's
That's
your
the message
niche.
I want to give people.
That's
I don't
dope.
want to focus on the bad stuff. I do realize that bad stuff happens, and I've been through it and seen it, and but I want to focus on coming out of it. I want to focus on accountability and loving yourself through your pain and your trauma. That's the stuff I want to focus on. So that's what I want to share with the world.
Life
Wow.
coaching through poetry.
Wow.
You know what? I think that's a brilliant idea. I think I brought it up to you before, Jeff. In sessions with people that are going through things, having them write it down in poetry or in a creative
Definitely.
way. I think
Yep.
sometimes people can get their expressions out and their feelings out better when you present it in that form.
Definitely. It opens up the door for a much deeper tone, yo. It just really does. And I know, just real quick, when we have sessions with the girls, that's what we encourage them to do: write stuff down, so they can actually. We talk about everything. You know what I mean? So we encourage them to do that. Write it all out. Talk about it.
And writing is so beneficial because being vulnerable is not something that people are taught or encouraged to do. If someone has
Exactly.
feelings, oh, suck it up. Oh, it's going to get better. Why are you crying though? Like we hear those things so often that being vulnerable and being in our feelings is not common. We don't know how to do that. It's a learned thing. It's not something that you're taught as a child. You have to learn it the hard way as an adult. And so writing it down, you can be vulnerable because no one's sitting over your shoulder reading it. No one's looking at it and saying, well, why are you feeling that? Why did you write that? So writing, it's a way to be as open and vulnerable as you want to be without having the judgment, without having the fear of someone else's perception.
And it's a beautiful thing
Yep.
that it really shows that you have freed yourself from a lot of pain through your words. So I applaud you for that. It's
Thank
it's
you.
Yep.
it shows. You know what I mean? It shows. You got another one?
I do. I got two more for you guys.
You got more than two. Come on.
I
Yeah, we
have
need
more
more
than
than two.
Okay, so this is going to be the last one from Freebird, unless you guys really want more, but this is the last one I planned. This book ends in a place of I'm good with myself, with or without anyone. My love is mine. I'm a powerful person. I've forgiven myself for all of the guilt I ever had. This is where I'm at, and this is how this ends. So this piece is called Power.
They say this is a big rich town. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh Lord.
Mute him.
Please
Yeah.
do.
I like her.
Don't you know you hold the power? I call to you in the 6 o'clock hour, heated water to wake your tired face. Let the steam wash away doubts of yesterday. Find the fit that makes you feel most at home. Throw your shoulders back. Walk confidently to your throne. The soles of your shoes will have conversations with the floor, excited and elated to hit the ground running once more. Fate lingers, wondering when to tempt you best to see if you're serious about this foolish quest. But you have the power. I scream it at you. My voice turns spirit. Let it burn from me through you. Never let that slide past you again. You have the key to destiny. To this story, you hold the pen. You decide if, who, what, where, or when. Your voice mightier than any demon. Your stride lights a fire to halls you've walked in. Your mind sets people straight, and at you they admire in, aspire in. They take notes to be like you. They fill their shoes to try and match your stride in. A feeble attempt at replication. Don't you know you hold power? People aim to be you. Just look at them. So pick yourself up. Shake that resentment and guilt from your head. Throw out the doubt and unjustified feelings. The only thing you're doing with it is distracting your mind. You put up a wall that separates you from yourself, that holds you back from being your very best. Live with your negative and tell your power to send a message. Don't wait till the day's over. Do it now in this 6 o'clock hour. Let it say, chest confident, broad, and unafraid. I've got work to do. You can stay or you can be on your way. But either way, my power overpowers you. Either way, my agenda is the only thing on today's to-do. Either way, my wants take precedent because my wants take care of me and you. Let your power say one thing more. Either way, I'm good without you. Don't you know you hold power? Why let it fight for attention with insecurities and neglect when neglecting your power is feeding into a dark frenzy? Give in to your power. Let it resonate in your soul and marinate in your bones. Give rise to your voice. Light up your home. Give in to your power. Walk taller and plan accordingly. Wake each day. Look forward to it consciously. You have within you a storm. Tear that town down, rebuild, and make it yours. Don't you know that you hold the power?
Ooh.
That's the end of that one.
Wow.
You better speak, girl. You better speak.
Man, that should be with the national anthem.
Yeah,
That's
good.
what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta sit up.
Wow.
I've been sitting up.
Yeah, sit up straight.
Throw them shoulders back.
Just everything back. I'm loose. Power. That's what's up.
Wow.
That was so good.
Silly.
Hercules, girl.
Thank you.
Woo, boy.
That
I'm
one
sitting there,
is-
I'm freaking joking, man. That one, I felt that one. Oh my
Yeah.
That
God.
one's one of my favorites. I
Amina
wrote
says,
that
"Tell
one.
your power to
I
send a
started
message."
that one when I was in the shower one morning. I was just
So you had to tell
really
me all
awake that morning.
that. My whole mood done changed now.
Oh, goodness.
Amina said, "Tell your power to send a message." I love that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie still got
Yep.
the same emoji.
That's
Natalie.
that.
She's stuck
Snap,
on
snap,
that.
snap, Nat.
Frank says that's another knockout punch. Absolutely. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was
Thank
right there.
you.
I
Thank
felt
you.
that one. I felt that one.
Man.
Definitely felt that one. I had
Told
to
you
get
they got better and better.
I had to get my
Mhm.
glass off
Just
for
hitting
that
hard
one.
out here.
And that was toward the end.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's,
hmm
when she was
Yeah.
free.
Now that's one that brought you, took you there, and kept taking you.
Yes.
Did
That's
one of
after
your
all
ones.
that, that's where I landed. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay in this powerful mindset. I'm not going to let my insecurities and everything else get in the way. I'm not going to let my guilt get in the way anymore.
That's good.
We're done with that.
Mm.
Okay,
That is
I
awesome.
like
we
that.
need she has to have a video. She gotta have a video.
Something.
I thought I sent it to you. I did send it to you.
Gina.
I think he's talking about a new one.
Hmm?
He's gonna do a new one.
I didn't say I was gonna do a new one. I just said she has to have one.
Oh, well, you could play the one that she sent for Distinguished Authors Guild.
No, I don't I haven't downloaded anything.
Oh, well, you dropped the ball.
No, I haven't got the ball. It's 8:03 now, and we haven't needed another one. All right, we haven't needed anything else. You know, normally I would download some other ones and this and that, but this has been a week for me. Okay, I went back home, and then I traveled to someplace else. Had to go someplace else. Okay, so when you guys have seen me, I've been running, man. Okay, I carry my green screen with me. I've been running. So it's and I'm beat right now, but I wanted to do this and be here with not just my family, but to make sure that Shavana, who's drinking tea, on the show.
Well, you did a good job making sure that she had her tea.
Yeah, I sent it to her. See, what y'all don't know is we talked before this a couple of weeks ago. I knew she was coming.
Right.
So
I could tell by that laugh, right?
So
Let me know when you want me to do another piece.
okay, we're gonna let you know. 2023,
Gina, let us hear it.
2023, we got you, girl.
He's just such a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just don't want to hear it. But go ahead, Gina. Let's take a break from the professionals, and let's
Yes, we have to give her a break, rest her
let-
voice.
let's let
You
Gina
know,
tell
give
us
her a
she's
minute
singing.
to.
Yeah, T got a warmer throat. T got
Right.
Jeff, do you have
Got to
one?
rest that.
I have nothing scheduled for today.
Okay.
No, we shall leave it to Gina and the
Jeff,
Did
professional.
you have to say it in your prime minister voice?
Judge,
Yes, I did. I had to do it that way.
She
Judge
said
Jeff
your
voice.
prime minister voice. Oh wow. Marcy, you have something to say?
About what?
You have one?
Maurice.
Marcy, you
Oh,
did say you was
Maurice.
going to have one today.
Yeah,
No,
Marcy, you're awful quiet today.
No, I'm listening, and we're letting our guests speak.
But Marcy, you did say you had one today.
No, I don't have one. I'm preparing one. It's half done, so I'm not going to do
Oh,
anything half done. I'll try
okay.
to have it ready for next week.
Okay. Well,
Go for it, Gina.
Miss Snooty Fox ain't got no poem. Okay, we'll go to Gina then. Go ahead, Gina.
I'm always prepared.
That scares me right there.
Okay. This one is called Unconditional is Conditional. You love me when we agree, laughing, joking, and happy. You love me unconditionally.
Yes, I do.
When things are bad and really rough, when the struggle is real and times are tough, you love me conditionally. When we're up, those times are high. I just love you by my side. You love me unconditionally. When they're down, they're really low. What keeps me here? Why don't I go? You love me conditionally. Shower me with jasmine, diamonds, and rings. Give me the
$600.
world. Treat me like a queen. You love me unconditionally. Beating me down, calling me names, filling my heart with nothing but shame. You love me conditionally. Whisper in my ear, make me feel loved. Tell me I'm precious, just like a dove. You love me unconditionally. Tell me I'm ugly and no one cares. Love me, leave me if you dare. You love me conditionally. You wipe away my tears. Tell me it'll be okay. If anyone hurts me, they will have to pay. You love me unconditionally. But you're the one who hurts me, the one who breaks my pride, giving me countless nights when I broke down and cried. You love me conditionally. This time is here to turn things around. Pick myself up when I'm down. I am beautiful. I am great. I am love. Make no mistake. I am strong. I have power. This I know every hour. Believe in God. He believes in me. I will love myself unconditionally.
Hey.
Girl, you better.
That's
All right.
my
Unconditionally. Hey, at first I thought she was talking about hair shampoo conditioner. I thought he was talking about stimulating the scalp. Okay, but
Oh Lord.
go, hater, go.
beautiful, beautiful, Gina. Ashley Wright, what's going on, Ashley?
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah,
All
Gina,
right. All right. All right.
that was
That was good.
that was
That was my piece.
All
That was
right.
amazing. I love that. I love the way that ended. I was like, oh my gosh, I was squealing. I loved it.
yes, Gina. Go ahead, Queen.
Thank you, thank you,
It was
thank
all
you.
right. It was all right. It was all right.
Good.
Give her flowers.
Huh?
That's right.
Give her flowers. That
Let
was
me out
amazing.
there. Let me sing some flowers.
I'm gonna write me something next week. I'm gonna come with it.
Give me your
Come with it,
address.
Jeff. I know you got it in you.
Come with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
know you do.
shout out to Ashley Wright, Splash Effects. That's her business. Y'all check her out. She's on YouTube. Check her out, support her. All right, we're gonna be support. Look, Ashley, stay tuned. February, we're gonna be talking. It's Black History Month, but we want to, we'll talk about the people in the past. We want to talk about those that are making history, such as Shavana. We want to represent you guys. Okay, so all next month we're gonna be representing people who are doing things unconditionally to make. Did I say that? My bad. We're gonna
Unconditional.
make sure that we want to celebrate everybody. We want to make sure that we, as a platform, are putting out the successes of people that are doing things that are making a difference in their lives, right? They're living their dreams. Everybody doesn't have to be on the level that Shavana is, award-winning author. Okay, you could just be progressing from maybe you just got out of jail and you're seeing where you're getting ready to go. We want to celebrate you. Okay, so make sure you guys get us your information, send it to us, inboxes, just your name even. You can come on here and talk about it yourself. All right, no problem, Ashley. This is what we do. You already know. So, Siobhan, you got another one for us?
I do. Yes.
This one is
So,
from the new book, right?
yes, it is.
She's so bubbly.
So,
Good.
there are two different books that I have started. One of them is a bit deeper, it's more autobiographical. But the one that this is from is, um, it is a compilation of poetry as well as short stories. It is all about love and it's about um, good stuff. There's no trauma in this book, and so this one I have. It's a little bit of a different writing style. It's more of a dialogue. So here you go. It doesn't have a title yet, so maybe you guys can help me think of a title.
Let's go.
All right. Yo. So I met this woman, right? Who's got this son whose smile shines like moonlight, who's got his mother's soul and his father's calloused hands, right? Something about his charm threw me off guard because I kind of think I'd like to end up in a spot where we could talk. And a light would ignite because maybe a few years down the line, I find myself at his side, or maybe at the bedside. A little mini him runs up to me, looking at me with his eyes, wearing the same soul from his paternal grandmother's side. Maybe we find ourselves dancing in the kitchen past midnight, waking to mornings that hold promise and insight. And when we visit his mother, she looks at me and smiles. She says she loves to have me as a daughter. I thank her for loving me, and then I thank his father. Maybe a couple years longer, there's a daughter of our own who wears my eyes, and he holds her like she's fit to hold a throne. And in these moments where my son with the soul smiles into the sunset and says he thinks it's beautiful, and my husband holds our daughter and vows to never let her go, I find myself smiling, thinking back to the day that I met this woman, right? Turns out she has this son whose smile shines like moonlight. The end.
Oh.
I like that.
That was nice.
Why not call it maybe?
Or my future maybe.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
Greg.
his
No,
brain is
I'm
creaking.
good. I'm
His
good.
brain is creaking.
No, it is.
It's thinking.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Oh, I
thing.
like that him.
I like that too.
Here's the thing. Oh, here you go. Yeah, there you go. Him.
Let's ask Mina, what does him mean?
That's
Oh, yeah.
nice. Nice.
Yeah, what's the acronym?
Yeah, you got dots behind each letter. What it mean, girl?
He is maybe.
Gina, that's improper English.
That's okay. We do that in poetry.
That's true. There's no rules.
That's right.
All right. Cool. So, I hate when this happens with me. All right, because so Shavana, where do you see yourself going from here?
Well, since my book has come out, since it has been a year and some change since it has come out, I have actually worked on audio collaboration with a friend of mine who is in New York. He produced the entire album himself, and I so far have written all of the poetry and their spoken word pieces. The project is called Love, Drugs, and You, and that can be found on it's streamable on any platform. So you can go on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff, and you can listen to those songs. So I'm from here. I just want to write. That's all I want to do. Eventually, that'll have a deluxe version, so we'll add some more. Yes, Love, Drugs, and You. Eventually that'll have some more, but that's the next chapter. I have written a chapter that's been an anthology that is pieced together by women all over the world. It's just women's stories, and a portion of the proceeds go to donating to women's shelter. That one has 2 poems of mine, but I wrote a whole chapter that's just based on my experiences, different hardships that women go through, everyone's individual story. So I just want to put my voice in as many places as I can. I just want to help in any way that I can. I have a lot of experiences, and I have a good perspective despite the things that I've been through. So I just want to use what I have and share that with people. But at the same time, I just want to be a really good mom, be a good influence.
Well, I can honestly
There
say
you go.
you
Yeah.
do not look like what you've been through.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Amina
Yeah.
says she said so much about him. HIM is he is mine. Ashley
Okay.
says
I
keep
was
Oh,
up
I
the
like
good
close.
that.
work.
Yeah, you were
I like
close.
that. I do like
So,
that.
so your story, your life, you've been able to tell that story through your words. Have you ever thought about putting it on film?
I have not, because it's not just my story. I have in writing the book that is more autobiographical. I was
Mhm.
very skeptical on writing it initially because my story is my family's story as well. And I want to tread lightly because it's not just my trauma that I'm writing about.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
know that all of us took something different out of it, but I want to be respectful to my siblings and my mom
But
because
you have a it's a story that needs to be heard. You do you know that you could uplift other young women that are going through the same thing, that don't see an opening, you don't see a way
Mhm.
out?
Mm-hmm.
Your story, telling your story or visualizing your story, could help. I remember watching Tyler Perry in Color Girls, uh, and that movie had a lot of different stories, but it was very necessary to put it out there. It's it was a book, and I think that somebody did a film before, but the way that Tyler Perry did it was remarkable. It showed a lot, and I think that it's just me as a filmmaker. I think that you could really, really, really help a lot of people by putting that visual out there.
well, I'm not against any ideas. I'll say that much. I'm very open to wherever my path takes me, as long as I get to help someone in the end. In
Well,
the long run, a very big picture, many years down the line, I'd like to open up a family resource center. That has nothing to do with writing at all, but I just want to, my experiences as a married woman and as a young mother, I just really want to be able to reach out to people, young adults, young families, people just starting off, and help build them up. And that's really what I want to do in any way
why
that I can.
why do you want to do that many years from now and not
Oh,
more
I just
recent?
imagine it's going to take me some time to get there. I want to, I verbally, I can help people just by talking to them. I feel like I can extend a hand where maybe they don't have one.
Mhm.
But as far as the building that I want to have, the government grants that I'd like to have one day, thank you, Amina. um, as far as the different resources that I want to pull together, I want to be able to give people the opportunity to get education because that's going to help lift them up. I want people to, craft resumes so they know how to get a better job because no one teaches you that kind of stuff. I want a wide range of help for people who are in the position that I grew out of as a child and as a young adult because that's all I've ever known. And I know that I'm not the only person, I'm not
Mhm.
that selfish to think that I'm the only person who's had hardships. I
Right.
know that everyone does. And so I just want to get people out of a situation that no one deserves to be in.
And
Yeah, like,
now that those resources are out there now that you can grasp. Okay, Greg, I'm sorry.
and like Gina said, you don't look like what you've been through. All right. And I think that's a resounding message that needs to be sent to a lot of young women, young men, even. You don't have to get stuck in everything that you're going through and just say, okay, well, is this it? Okay. Don't question God. Don't say, why me? Why not me? You know what I mean? And and
Mm-hmm.
and, and get past that. Pray for some strength to get past it. You know what I mean? Frank says, appreciate and enjoy today. Normally, he's at work and have to catch the replay. Greg, keep up the good. No, great work with your panel. These guys are fantastic, Frank. All right, and everybody that we bring on here just enhances what we bring to the table. We got time for one more, Siobhan, if you can.
Okay.
You're looking
Hold
around
on.
like you're just laying around.
Because I have
Go
I
ahead.
have books right next to me.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
And
We'll still talk. We'll still talk.
there's paper everywhere.
I'm
Hold
like,
on.
you rocking like you're spastic. What's up? You good?
There's poems. There's all different. I'm just, which genre?
You got a
Which,
boo boo.
what kind of feeling do you want?
Whatever you feel.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Whatever you feel, we're going to feel it because that's
And we
what
are
you've
so,
been putting out
Mm-hmm.
all night.
and we are
Definitely.
so. This has been a blessing. I'm telling you, it's been a
It
blessing.
has been.
And
Yes.
it's you're so articulate as Amina said, and man, it's just been a blessing. It's refreshing. You know, we're having a
Yeah.
ball today.
And while you're looking for that, Shavana, tell us again where we can purchase the book. I would like to ask everyone on the panel, if you haven't already. I know, Marcella, you have the book already, but if
Hmm.
you haven't already, please, please, please purchase the book.
I'm about a book.
Support
Yeah.
Savannah. I mean, this is what we do with Distinguished Authors Guild. We give them a platform to elevate their books, to elevate their work, and to try to help them get to the next level.
Matter of fact, Savannah, I'll do even better than that. You want a building to do your business in? I will send you $20,000.
Yeah. Hey, watch that.
You
We're
got it.
recording this, right?
It said it
Yes,
was
we
real.
are.
Oh, it's live.
Hey,
It's
hey,
always recorded.
we can record it all day long. I can renege all day long too.
Oh my gosh.
Nigga. Okay, anyway.
Ah.
Oh
Nigga.
man.
What's your favorite words, Maurice?
Nigga.
There you go.
That means king. Nigga.
I'm good with all that. All right. You ready for us, Savannah?
I am.
Let's
So
go,
this
girl.
one, this is one of the poems. This was actually the first single of the album Love, Drugs, and You that I told you guys about. So it's not going to have the music behind it because I was not prepared. But this is the poem. It is called Classic Libra.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Did you know that I'm a Libra, known to be the romantic, self-indulgent one? So let me indulge. Be my guilty pleasure as I dip my finger in your sweet, cool whipped skin. Wait, hold on. This is.
I was gonna get some strawberries. She said, "Cool, Will." I'm
I
there.
forgot. I forgot
Whip
for a
shea butter.
second, but
Whip shea
just a
butter.
warning. I'll start over so it's
Start
not
over.
messed up. But just a warning. This is for adults. Okay.
Oh, no,
So,
really?
we-
Okay, all the kids that watch my show,
I
y'all
don't
got.
know. I don't know. It's my first time here.
No, go ahead. I'm
Okay. Did you know that I'm a Libra, known to be the romantic, self-indulgent one? So let me indulge. Be my guilty pleasure as I dip my finger in your sweet, cool whipped skin, lick and go back in. Can't think now, I'll regret you in the morning. I'm an air sign, so I drift in and out of lust and love as easily and quickly as the breeze turns cold. I weigh in the sight of love more often than I'd care to admit, and that is why I find myself at a cold pause once again. With you, wanting you, for you, to love you or to lust you. Make it make sense in my head. Make it make sense as I push you to my bed. Let me take out my scales and weigh my options instead, pros against a handful of cons. Let me see if I can make loving you a balance, like the way the sun rises over the mountaintops, breaking night and day, giving us dawn. Pro, you taste as sweet as honey chamomile tea. When the taste of you dances on my tongue, I grin and smile sweetly. Pro, you calm and excite me. Like a long embrace immediately after exiting a roller coaster ride, you give me calms after joining me in my highs. Con, you're awfully real. You have the ability to grab me by the heart and control when the blood pumps, but don't make my heart skip a beat. I want you, but I want you steadily. Pro, I love the way my hand feels in yours, like safe is a new feeling, and apparently I've never felt safe before. Con, what if you're a liar? What if the way you say I'm special and the way you call me babe is all just a ruse to get me in bed or to get your way? Con, I'm just waiting for you to walk away because you'll get tired of my need for your home like embrace and me calling it my safe space. Your arms, my saving grace. Next thing I know, you're walking and walking away. Con, my heart can't take another break, and it looks like I can't do this. See, my scales don't make mistakes. See, this is what it means to think with my heart. See, logically, I know that my list of cons that weigh me down, that slowly hold me back, are very much fabricated. I know what ifs aren't real. See, I know this, and I also know that trusting in you and trusting in love could heal. Each plate of my scales is stacked so high, but it is cons overflowing and ultimately weighing down and ultimately undoing all the feelings I have felt in my longing for you. The breeze carries me once again over that hill that separate love and lust. Classic Libra, overthinking until love turns to dust. The end.
Oh,
Greg,
Greg
you're
is
so
This
crying.
man.
Come on, Greg.
Oh my gosh.
This man.
Oh my gosh.
Are you good?
I need you to go in timeout for real.
Whew. Lord have mercy. Lord have
Just
mercy.
acting a knocker tonight.
All right.
So the whole purpose of that project is to go
Was
through
what?
the
What
ups
was
and
the
downs.
purpose? It was what?
It's to go through the ups and downs of love. There's the
Mhm.
hesitation after heartbreak, the hesitation in wanting to be with someone new, the experiencing it, the highs of being with someone new, the lows of like your past relationship trauma. It's the ugly part of love, not just all the pretty stuff that's on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you have educated us as well as entertained us, as
Mm-hmm.
well
Yes.
as informed us.
For
Yes.
a whole hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
This was the Shavana Angelique show.
That's
That's what
right.
this was.
Feels like
Amazing.
it.
Amazing. I hope that you come back and hang out with us
Absolutely.
with more.
We truly enjoyed you.
Yes,
No,
we
Yes,
did.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
definitely. Definitely.
we
I'm
did
so
not
happy to
enjoy
do this with you guys.
we're more like I said, it's a blessing because as much as we try to every day, we have fun, we laugh, we joke, but we try to inform, as you just did. We try to entertain, as you've done so wonderfully, and we try to educate, which is something that you've done as well. So, I mean, it fits,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so refreshing to see somebody who can articulate exactly what she's talking about, what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely appreciate you,
Yes.
and so does our audience as well. Everybody
Thank
Mhm.
you
can pick
guys.
up. You can go to her book is called Freed Bird: Dancing from Flower to Fruit by Shavana Far Gray.
Shavana
On
Angelique.
hey, anyway, Brenda Lampion Blakemore. Shout out to you.
What's your IG?
Let's for Brenda. Actually, Brenda had a loss in her family, so
Mhm.
we
My
offer our
deepest
condolences.
Condolences.
condolences,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Most
So
definitely.
sorry to
definitely.
hear that.
Mhm.
Amina says your gift is amazing.
It
Thank you
is.
so
It
much.
And
really is.
a
Mm-hmm.
first time author is unbelievable. If
Thank
Wow.
if she hadn't told me, I would have known.
you.
Doing
Seriously.
a
Mm.
lot, doing so much. Okay, and I see nothing but greatness um, from what you're doing. And if I'm not gonna say if there's anything we can do to help. Reach out to us. There is something that we can do to help. All right, and we're definitely in your corner. And you got a new family now. Okay, so
Always welcome. And if you're available next week when the other distinguished authors guild authors come on, please join them because we're trying to get all 12 authors to appear and just to talk about and promote their books.
I would love that. I'll message you inside the group chat.
Okay.
I am back in school again, pursuing my master's degree. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey.
I have no time though. I'm tired.
We all know that authors do more than write books.
Girl, I'm gonna pay for that master's degree.
Please do. Because
No,
Biden didn't.
You know what?
no,
Stop.
I got
Hey,
to do
You won't
that.
even give
Hey,
up $600.
Marcy.
Hey, shout out to
extra,
Trisha.
extra regular tonight.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Regular with some
Trisha.
stank on it.
Gotta make sure I should give my shout out there, okay? But again, Shavonna, this was an amazing show, amazing presentation.
Mhm.
We're so grateful that you came and spent time with us, and thank you. Is there anything else you want to say closing out?
Just thank you guys so much. This is amazing just to do this in general. So thanks for having me.
Shavonna, let us know also. I'm sorry to cut you off, but make sure you let us know your website as well.
Oh, so it's just my name, ShavonnaAngelique.com. I actually sell my books directly, so you can, and I sign them. I autograph them as well.
Books a
So-
million. I just looked at the website.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll
well.
put it on our pages, and we'll share. I will share it with other
We'll share.
groups and things of that nature. So we're gonna put it out there. Definitely gonna put it out there. You all go and get this lady's book. All right, and she'll be back on here. Trust me, she'll be back on
I
here.
will.
Oh yeah.
Give you some more. We want to make sure that we support everybody who's trying to do things, who are trying to live their dreams out. Okay, and prime examples of people living their dream is the panel here. Okay, I personally thank you guys again for the energy that you bring to the show. It's nothing without you guys, and it's nothing without our guests as well. So again, Shavonna, thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, this
for
is
coming.
DopelivenTV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow. Will we see them tomorrow? What are we talking about tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday.
TikTok Thursday. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll decide at the after show.
At the
Okay.
after show.
Oh.
Whoa. Hold on, I got one more. Whoa. All right, this is DopelivenTV Live. We will see you guys tomorrow, all right?
Good night.
Thanks.
Bye.